Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Both quarterbacks have reliable tight ends they know they'll be able to count on to make plays. It's the Redskins going up against the Eagles. Now we'll head down to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 9 matchup.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. Two NFC East teams about to go at it as we join you from FedEx Field.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz along with Phil Simms. It always gets ratcheted up, the intensity that is, when you got a divisional matchup at your hands like we do today.
Yeah, everybody gets into the games like this. The players, there's a little animosity built up because you've already played the team once. The coaches, they're in those film rooms designing plays for the second time around. They get into it, so it just makes the game more emotional, more fun to watch. Can't wait to see it.
The leaders of the NFC East are now set to kick it away and get this much anticipated game started.
So that means Cordero Patterson will be back for the opening kick. This game is underway. Patterson will test the coverage.
And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line.
And now we've got a young quarterback about to head onto the field for the first time today.
Jim, this guy's he's starting to inch his way up into that elite status, and he keeps playing solid football. So if he goes out here today and plays a good solid game again today, we're gonna start talking about him differently here in the future.
Bell takes his spot in the backfield.
First down at the 22.
Bell's handed the football.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Bell's lined up directly behind the quarterback here. 2nd and 11. And this goes incomplete as he was looking over the middle.
Here's a look at the offensive unit, which struggled mightily last week, putting points on the board.
3rd down now.
The shotgun formation.
And he's going to be dropped for the sack. That's going to bring up 4th down after just a 3-play series.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the 3rd down, and that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
We'll see what he can do here. Denard's going to make the tackle. And a run back of about 9. Davis is coming out now. He's been very good this season, and it shows with his quarterback rating that's over 110.
The football rests at the 44.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage.
First down at the 44.
Complete, just can't hold on that time. Here's a look at the Redskins offense. This is an efficient group. Last week, turning the football over just once.
Let's go.
Flag is out.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
The defense, a little jumpy right there. Coming to the line at the 39.
Here we go.
2nd down and 5. Mason's going to take the handoff now. And that's a gain of 10.
Mason's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
Davis is ready for the snap. Empty backfield. Now 1st and 10. Wheaton has hold of it. That's a gain of 10.
You got to be agile when you make these kind of catches, running these short drag routes across the field. That time we saw the agility of the receiver. Nice catch.
1st down at the 19. To the ground. Wide to the left. Then picks up about 3. Here's how the Eagles defensive lineup. They've done a great job against the pass this season. At the 16-yard line, here they come. Second down and 7. Mason's taking the handoff. And a gain of 4.
It's always a chess match early in the game to see what your opponent is going to do. Good run that time by the offense. They pick up good yards. Maybe the defense will have to start crowding the line of scrimmage more.
Davis lined up. 2 tight ends set. And he's taken down.
Hold on. Offense.
The Redskins lining up now for this field goal attempt. The kick is through for 3. That field goal gives them a leg up here midway through the 1st quarter.
Makes you feel really good about what you did during the week here. Anytime you can get points on the board early in a football game, it makes you think all that practice was worth it.
The Redskins defense would like to repeat what it did the last drive, not being out there too long, just 3 plays and forcing a punt.
Well, they're going back out there. They're fresh, man. And the defensive line, the defensive front, they were awesome. That's why they got off the field so quickly.
Bell's tackled down at the 29.
Always good to have these types of runs. Hey, it's not a 1st down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to. And also, it opens up so many other things for your offense.
The Eagles go with 2 tight ends on this play. And they are in on Bell.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up 1st downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
The Eagles snap it at the 36. And picks up maybe 3 or 4.
Miller's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
And it'll be 2nd down and 6 after the running play on 1st down. Midway through the 1st. Benjamin makes the catch. Tackle's made, and the 1st down is picked up.
That's a really good throw and catch, and they get the 1st down. Jim, that's what you want to do. Pick up that 1st down. Now you give your offense 3 more opportunities.
The Eagles this time will go with 2 tight ends. Bell's got it on the handoff.
Bell's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
And it'll be 2nd down and 6 after the running play on 1st down. The Redskins with a nickel look here on defense. Miller's got it. Screen play. And he's tackled down after picking up the 1st.
There's no doubt time of possession can be an overrated stat in games many times. But one thing you want to do, throw and catch it just like this to pick up those 1st downs and keep it going.
First down here after the completion. Drop back, shotgun formation. On the money. Picks up 8 here.
The Eagles did a good job there on 1st down. That pass picks up some good solid yards. Now 2nd and short. Much easier to call those kind of plays.
After that grab, it's now 2nd down and 2. Bell's going to secure the handoff. He's brought down at the 23-yard line. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
The Redskins defense now is going to go nickel. 1st and 10. Feeds him again.
Bell is trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Second down coming up. The Eagles with an empty backfield look here from the gun. Looking middle that time, and it's incomplete. And now here's the Redskins defense. The strength of this defense has been its ability to stop the run. The Eagles will look to get to the 13 to pick up a first. 3rd and 6. He's got the catch. The Eagles get a first down.
First down by the offense inside the red zone. Can the defense show them something different here and keep them from scoring a touchdown?
Marching down the field and taking their time.
Now he's going to change the play. Look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football. Anytime your receiver running any route in the NFL, they're worried about getting hit. Don't lead them too far in a slant route. Just throw it right at them.
This will be 2nd down. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. Rodgers, what a catch. Touchdown. Bill, that's a terrific
Touchdown here late in the first, and they've now taken the lead.
Shoot, touchdowns are terrific no matter what time you get them, though, Jim. But, hey, late in the first, what a way to answer for that offense. That was a really, really sharp drive.
The Redskins return team is in position. Perhaps they can run one out pretty deep and shift the momentum. The score's 7-3. Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20.
The Eagles defense comes out for the start of the new drive after allowing a field goal the last time.
Jim, they hope to play better this time. You take the information that you've learned from the last drive and go out there and correct some of those mistakes.
First down at the 20. Nowhere to go as this will be a loss of 3.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Mason, the lone setback this time. Mason's handed the football. And that'll be a gain of about 2.
Third long situations, a lot of coordinators in this league will run a draw play on third long. Why? Because they're just looking for field position, pick up a few yards, and then by some miracle, if the running back's able to make guys miss, break some tackles, and pick up a first down, man, that's just gravy.
Third down and 11.
Reed's got it, and a first.
Redskins put themselves in a terrible situation. Third long, but you know what? They got a lot of talent on the offensive side, and that was an awesome job of picking up that first down.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion.
As his target, Buchanan's there to make the tackle. We're now about to begin quarter number 2, and how much pressure do you think these offenses are feeling right now to open this game up, partner?
Jim, I'm going to go back to when I played. The longer you go in a game without having success, I think it makes you tighter and you lose confidence on the offensive side. So they need something here to get them off to a quick start and get them feeling good. Mason's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
Here we go.
The Redskins will take the snap from the 45. Going to lose yards here.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Mason, the lone set time.
Looks like a penalty on the defense.
Encroachment, defense.
After that penalty, it sets up second down and 10.
They call his name again. Mason's marked down after a gain of 4. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day.
Mason's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
The Redskins need to get to the 35 to pick up a first. Out of the shotgun. He pulls it down somehow. That's his first reception today.
Well, if you guard the tight end close, sometimes that doesn't matter. They're so big and they got long arms, they can still make the catch. Quarterbacks give them a chance, they get it done.
The Redskins take it from the 33.
Going to be a penalty here.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
You took a few of these shots in your day. That's a late hit on the quarterback.
Yeah, nowadays these guys, I believe the quarterback is overprotected. To me, this is a bad call. The defensive player feel bad. All he's doing is his job, and he still gets penalized 15 yards.
Touchdown! What a run!
They've got
the lead here early in the second quarter. A good development for them in this game.
Yeah, nice. You know, they learned something in that first quarter. They took that knowledge and they put it to good use, and they found a way to get down there and score a touchdown. That was a nice job by the offense.
The Eagles looking for a big return and hoping to find a way to regain the lead. Scores 10-7.
And now Patterson.
Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Eagles offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last drive actually ended in a touchdown, Phil. We'll see if they still have it in them to issue a repeat performance.
Well, what you saw in that last drive was everything just came together perfectly for them. The experience of the football team, the talent of the players, and the coaches helped them out, and they got it done.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's 2nd down and 9.
The Redskins lined up in the nickel. From the shotgun. Into the hands of Kelvin Benjamin. Mark him down for another reception.
Good job that time by the quarterback. Looks down the field, nobody open, so he throws the drag route coming across the field, and it's a nice catch. Just short of the first down.
The Eagles are at the line of scrimmage with a spread formation. Makes the reception.
And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
When you run that drag route across the field, it is not as easy as it looks. When you're running fast, you have to catch the football right in stride, and you cannot see what's in front of you.
Here's the first snap after the big play. Bell's going to take the handoff now.
Desir's there to make the tackle.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up 2nd.
Miller's the receiver on the screen.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line.
Nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator. A little screen pass to the halfback. He knew the defensive line was going to be charging hard. They were, and it picked up some nice yards.
After the long gain, let's see what they do here.
They'll go ground. Bell's met after a gain of 8.
He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
2nd down and 2.
Trying to plow ahead. And Jones in on the tackle.
Hard to get these plays nowadays in the NFL. 2nd and short, the defense sails out because they are expecting run. Well, to run that time by the offense and nowhere to go.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive.
The Eagles are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback. The grab is made by Kelvin Benjamin.
Good job by the offense getting the first down in the red zone. Now it becomes tricky. Can you deceive the defense where you get a chance to get a score?
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down.
Bell's taking the handoff.
Forcing it across for the touchdown. And with that trip to the end zone, they're out in front here midway through the second quarter.
What a good feeling. You know what they want? They just want to, they would love to get in at halftime and still have the lead because it just gives you confidence. It makes you feel good, and you can enjoy that cold drink at halftime.
The Redskins ready to return the kick. And a touchback. This offense would love to get some points on the board right now, and it would help if their top receiving threat also made his presence felt for the first time today.
Yeah, it sure would, wouldn't it? You know, that's what you need. You need energy from your star wide receiver. They need to make a catch, break a tackle, get some yards, and get everybody excited about the play. If they can get it to him, maybe he can make that play to get this offense going.
Second down, 4 to go. Randy Gregory with the sack.
There's a couple ways to get to the quarterback. Run over the tackle or run around him. It doesn't matter as long as you get the sack.
Loss of 5 on the play. The Eagles come out in a dime package. Davis going to take it from the gun. Reed's got it on a pass that had some heat.
Redskins on their offensive play sheet, they don't have many plays for third and long situations, but that is a really nice job that time by the offense, the quarterback. They pick up the first down. That'll get you going.
The Redskins will take the snap from the 35. Kendricks in on the tackle. Coming up, second down. Davis set in the pistol. Here's the handoff. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
Mason's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
And we've reached the 2-minute warning. All right, so now as we go back to the field, we've got a good game going, and an offense is trying to close the gap before halftime.
Oh, you see the linebackers moving around. I think they're trying to confuse the offensive line.
That's his first reception today. Second down after that pass play.
Good job of hurrying up and getting on that football and trying to get the play off. Don't use the timeout here. Good clock management. Snap that football.
First down coming up.
When you're trying to score some points at the end of the first half, the best way to do it when the time is against you, get in that hurry-up offense. Make the defense sit back, be real careful about what they're doing. Maybe you can get some quick yards and get a chance for some points before halftime rolls around.
This play set up by the long gainer. Mason's got it on the handle. And this won't even get back to the line. They'll end up losing 1.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
The Eagles will come out in the dime. And Davis is standing back in the shotgun ready for the snap. The ball is jarred loose.
Gordon is going to go back to the huddle and look at all of his teammates and go, my bad. Well, they know it's your bad. Everybody, even the offensive linemen, they saw you were open and you dropped the pass that was right to you. But, hey, that's the way it goes. You know, you got to keep the confidence up. I think he will, and I'm sure the football will find its way towards him again soon. When you see a receiver drop a pass, it does go through the quarterback's mind. Well, he's a good player, and I want to keep his confidence level up, and I want to keep him into the game. So when you get a chance, you throw him another football so he can make that catch and get right back in rhythm.
Drives it through for the field goal. That field goal gives this team a little boost of confidence as we draw near halftime.
I think these players and coaches are going to go in halftime feeling really good about what they've done here in the first half, keeping this game close like it is.
That return's good for about 24.
The Eagles come out for the next possession, having reached the end zone on each of their 2 previous drives.
Yeah, it's been good stuff to watch, no doubt. You know, the offensive side, the offensive coordinator is right in tune with the quarterback. They're calling exactly the plays that they need to be called because of the situations, and the quarterback has been hot throwing the football. Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
The ball is knocked out.
So many times when you drop a football in the NFL, a pass like that, it's because of lack of concentration. You're just not serious about what you're doing.
The Redskins with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Dropping back now into the shotgun. Launching it deep. And intercepted.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
The Redskins are getting their offense geared up here. It's going to be interesting to see, Phil, how they react, because I know there was a letdown the last time they had it. They kept the ball for a long time. They picked up a whole ton of yardage, but ended up with only a field goal. So let's see how they'll react now.
Jim, I think you're right. I think they were disappointed in the fact that they executed so many plays and ended up with a field goal. Let's see if they can come out and look for something a little more dynamic, where they don't have to have those long drives. Look for big plays instead.
The Redskins take it from the 38. Breaks at the tackle. Gordon's got it on a pass, had some heat on it. The Redskins decide to take a timeout here, leaving them with only 1. Ball from the 46. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Davis has got it in the gun. Kendricks there to make the stop. A timeout charge to the offense. The Redskins have it at the 44. Almost intercepted that time. The Redskins are at the line, facing 3rd down, which was not an issue for them last week, as they converted a number of times in crucial situations. Reeves there to catch the ball that had a lot of heat on it. The first half is complete. Larry Ridley ready to take things over back in the studios, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The second half is officially underway. And no return as this goes for a touchback. The Redskins talk things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going.
That leads us to 2nd down. The Eagles set at the line. Dime package.
Here we go. 1, 2,
They'll run it here. They're all over them behind the line of scrimmage, and a loss of 1. The Redskins have tried a couple of different ways to get the running game going, but it hasn't paid off. Mason's been stopped from the first quarter.
Running game has no chance. That's obvious. We've seen it here today, and it's time for this offense to open it up. We're trying to run the football and throw it down the field.
That's his 4th catch of the day.
Redskins just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
Davis, completion percentage 70% on the day. First down at the 40. Mason's going to secure the handoff. And that's a 2-yard gain. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day.
Mason's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
2nd down and 8. Right back to him one more time. And gains maybe 4.
Mason's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
playing press coverage to the outside. The Redskins need to get to the 50 for a first down. 3rd and 4. And it's fought by Jordan Reed.
Redskins did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
First down at the 43. Slashes to the left side. Johnson's tackled down after a gain of 7.
Good job that time by the offense. Power run gets them a few yards.
Mason lined up in the backfield. 2 tight ends on the field here. 2nd down, 3 to go. Got a flag down here. Kendricks makes the grab.
Holding offense.
That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense. Press coverage all the way. Second down and 12. Mason's handed the football. They bring him down at the 41-yard line. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day.
Mason's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
Davis going to take the snap from the shotgun. Has the reception all alone.
Redskins, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
Davis now completed 4 in a row.
Jim, when you get inside the other team's red zone, inside the 20-yard line, and you're down some points, you're thinking touchdown in these situations.
2nd and 6. Trying to power his way right up the middle.
Always good to have these types of runs. Hey, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. 3rd and short. They feed it to him one more time. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Mason's looking for a place to run the football that time to pick up the 3rd down and short, but nowhere to go. Offensive line gets dominated. Now it's 4th down.
The kick is good. And as we move closer to the final quarter, that field goal gives them the lead.
As a player, you start watching that clock, and you start thinking about the end of the game when you get the lead somewhere in the 3rd. So I know what's in their thinking right now. Let's see if this defense can go out and hold the other team's offense.
The Redskins defense got the pick the last time on the field.
Yeah, really nice call there in the game. That's how you manage it. That's how you get out of trouble. Make a good play call. The defense, they took advantage of it and came up with the interception.
Bell's marked down at the 47. He's now over 60 yards rushing on the ground.
The Eagles look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
1st and 10. Bell's going to take the handoff now.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt. When you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Miller's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. 2nd down and 5. And it's in the hands of Zach Ertz. That's his first reception today.
This tight end's very talented. He's a good run blocker and also a good receiver. Makes a nice catch on that throw.
First down here. Lamar Miller with the carry. They'll mark him at the 22.
Well, all we hear about this running back is, he gets outside. It's all about his speed. Well, not that time. It was about his power. Good job of just running through that tackle.
Second down and 1. Bell's tackled down at the 22. Both secondaries have really stepped up today, Phil.
Yeah, they have. It's so hard to be a defensive back in the NFL to cover some of the fastest runners in the world to do that. And also we know they can't touch them either, so they're having an outstanding day.
The Eagles from the 22.
This offense can't be stopped on third down no matter the distance.
The Eagles just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
First down at the 16. Miller's met after a gain of 3.
Miller's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back. When there's nowhere to go, hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
It's now second down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. The Redskins defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Snapping out of the gun. Looking across the middle. Two hands on the football and has the catch.
First down by the offense in the red zone. And, you know, if you're on the defensive side, you don't have to worry about deep passes anymore. You can be more aggressive and take some chances.
The Eagles offense tries to continue some momentum, still possessing the football as the final quarter gets underway. Football sits at the 2. The final quarter begins with touchdown, Philadelphia Eagles. That's his 50th career touchdown run. Still a lot of game to go, but they've taken the lead on that touchdown.
Oh, man, that's awesome. Anytime you take the lead in the fourth quarter, that is a huge deal because we're talking about limited possessions, limited time on the play clock. This puts a lot of pressure on the other team.
That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20.
The Eagles have to feel pretty good about themselves. That last time on the field, they were out there a long time, but only gave up 3 in the end.
Yeah, that's the good point. The bad point is they just gave up a lot of easy plays to the opponent's offense. You know, you just can't give away easy passes and let them run right up the middle and get yards, so they got to toughen up.
The Eagles defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense.
From the shotgun,